Kenya, officially the Republic of Kenya, is an East African country with an estimated population of more than 47.6 million. Today we tell the story of the Samburu people, a Nilotic people of north-central Kenya. Welcome to another episode of Explore Africa on Fact News. I am Dorothy Vaniga. Now the Samburu are a semi-nomadic pastoralists who herd mainly cattle but also keep sheep, goats and camels. Traditionally, the men moved with their cattle herds in search of pasture and water, while the women did the milking. Samburus speak the Samburu dialect of the Ma language, which is a Nilotic language. Woto, which means north in Samburu, is a location which Samburu consider to be their homeland, though the exact location is unknown. It has generally been identified as being north of Lake Turkana and has been postulated to be somewhere in southern Ethiopia. The Samburu are sometimes referred to as the butterfly people due to their colorful ornaments, attire, and hairstyles. Traditionally, they made clothes and ornaments from animal skin, beads, shells, and brass. Men dyed their hair with red ochre, while the women adorned themselves in beautiful multicolored beaded necklaces and other traditional jewelry. The Morans, who are the warriors, kept their long hair in braids and dressed in more colorful attire than other members of the community. Many of the cultural practices of the Samburu are still embraced today, but they have been influenced by changes in society. Traditionally, Samburu relied almost solely on their herds, although trade with their neighbors and use of wild foods were also important. Before the colonial period, cow, goat, and sheep milk was the daily staple. Milk is seen as a valued part of Samburu contemporary diet when available, and may be drunk either fresh or fermented. Ripened milk is often considered superior. Meat from cattle is eaten mainly on ceremonial occasions or when a cow happens to die. Meat from small stock is eaten more commonly, though still not on a regular basis. Samburu rely increasingly on purchased agricultural products with money acquired mainly from the livestock sales, and most commonly maize meal is made into a porridge. Tea is also common, taken with large quantities of sugar and much milk, and is a staple of contemporary Samburu diet. Blood is both taken from living animals and collected from slaughtered ones. There are at least 13 ways that blood can be prepared and may be used to form a whole meal. Music, singing and dancing are important elements of their culture and can be experienced at the annual Lake Turkana Festival in Lyogalani, Turkana County. This 3-day event features traditional dances, performances, a trade fair, and a market. The experience is a unique blend of culture, entertainment, and party nights. The music and dance of the Samburu people play an integral role in their traditions. Interestingly, they do not typically use any musical instruments during their performances. Instead, their captivating dances and songs rely solely on vocal harmonies and rhythmic movements. The absence of musical instruments allows their unique languages and age-set dances to take center stage, creating an enchanting cultural symphony. This is the size of today's package on Explore Africa. Remember to follow us on all our social media platforms at Fact News Africa and at Fact News Hausa. Until I come your way again, I remain your host, Dorothy Beninga.